When first time it's happened, I was 19 years old. Just a regular college kid running on too much caffeine and not enough sleep. It was finals week. I'd been up all night cramming for an exam I didn't feel ready for. You know how it is. Books all over the bed, half a bag of chips on the desk, cold coffee sitting beside a glowing laptop screen. I finally gave up when the sun started rising. It was around 5:30 in the morning. I remember pulling my hoodie over my head, sliding under the blanket and thinking, I'll just close my eyes for a few hours. And then, it happened. The next thing I remember was my eyes opening. Not gradually, not groggy like a normal wake-up, just snap, wide open. I was lying in my bed just like before. My room looked exactly the same. The sunlight was barely peeking through the blinds, casting soft yellow lines across the floor. I could hear the tick of my wall clock. The ceiling fan was spinning slowly above me, making that familiar, soft, whirring sound. Everything looked normal, but something felt off. It's hard to describe. It wasn't like a bad dream, and it wasn't a full-blown nightmare. It was more like my instincts kicked in before my brain could catch up. I knew something was wrong. I tried to move. Just a finger, a toe. Nothing. It was like my body didn't exist anymore. I was fully awake, completely aware, but I couldn't move a single muscle. At first, I thought I was dreaming. I mean, it had to be a dream, right? But the room was too real, too detailed, too familiar. I could feel the texture of the blanket on my chest. I could hear the cars outside. Everything was real. And that's when the fear kicked in. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. My throat wouldn't work. My jaw felt locked. My heart started racing, and my chest felt like it was being crushed. Then, the air in the room changed. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's the only way I can explain it. The room got heavy. The temperature dropped. The kind of cold that crawls across your skin even when you're under the blanket. It was like someone, or something, had entered the room. That's when I saw it. In the far corner of my room, right where the shadows touched the wall, there was a figure. Tall, still, completely black. Like someone had cut a human shape out of the dark. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't moving. He just stood there, staring at me. I couldn't see a face, but I knew he was looking right at me, watching me. And the worst part? He felt familiar, like he'd been there before, like he knew me. He didn't like a sound, not a footstep, not a breath, just this solid, unnatural presence. And every second he stood there, the weight in the room got heavier, the silence got louder. Then he moved, just one step, slow, intentional, toward the bed. It was like time froze. My breath caught in my throat. I wanted to scream, to run, to do anything, but I couldn't move. I genuinely believed I was about to die. And then, just as suddenly as it started, it stopped. My body snapped out of it. I gasped so hard I nearly choked. I sat straight up, my heart thudding so loud I could hear it in my ears. The room was empty. No shadow, no figure, no cold. But I swear to you, he didn't leave. It didn't feel like he vanished. It felt like he stepped back into the shadows, like he just went somewhere I couldn't see, like he was still there, watching. After that night, I couldn't sleep with the lights off for weeks. I didn't even know what sleep paralysis was back then. I had to Google it. Woke up, couldn't move, shadow figure in the room. Turns out, there are thousands of stories just like mine. People all over the world describing the same thing. Waking up frozen, seeing a dark figure, feeling watched, a crushing weight on their chest, an overwhelming fear they couldn't explain. Some people call it the shadow man. Others say it's a demon or a ghost or something from another dimension. Science calls it a glitch between sleep and wake, a REM state hiccup, but I don't know. It felt too real. And the way he looked at me, it wasn't random. It felt like he chose me. Now, whenever I'm overtired or when I haven't slept right for a few nights, I get scared. Not of being tired, not of having another episode. I'm scared he'll come back, that I'll wake up, frozen again, and see him standing in the corner, watching, waiting.